Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. Where hope wins. What's that all about, huh? Well, I guess it's one of those things where I felt at some point I was either gonna give up and kill myself, or I was gonna keep my hopes up. So there you go. We all might face these choices someday, right? Who knows? Maybe not. But yeah, I decided that hope wins. What'd you decide? What do you think? What do you think about all that? What do you think about aggressive optimism? Ooh, jeebers. I just flipped this whole thing because I decided to shuffle with my left hand like I was a champ. Now we got all these cards to read. We got the Emperor, which means that we're able to take charge of situations, or we're at least able to look up to someone who can. Emperor is strong Aries energy, and hold on a second before I get to Emperor-y, before I get to Aries-y, before I get to ahead of myself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Whenever I'm shuffling, if some cards jump out, we call these jumper cards, and I read them. But let me chill out and pray for a second, because we also on this channel pray. Most of you have been here before, but thank you. If you haven't, welcome. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. And let's pray for the 29th of January, 2026. All right, thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Emperor card is having charge of a situation. This is the type of person who can delegate. They don't necessarily have to go out into battle for themselves. This is someone that can employ others to do it for them. So they might be a little bit detached or a little bit apart from what it means to be on the front lines, but they've earned it because they've been on the front lines in the past, and so they've definitely earned their seat, their throne. Their fist is clenched though. They're ready to get up and go out in the front lines if they have to, but so far so good. They're in charge and people are listening to what they have to say because they have a lot of as the kids would call it, vril. They have a lot of very divine masculine energy. Page of Cups, new starts emotionally, us being able to shoot our shot, us being maybe a little bit surprised at our own emotions. This is Piscean energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy, anybody that has a lot of water in their chart, anybody that's off to new starts and engagement, you know, like let me share my heart with you, let me share my feelings with you, let me be friendly with you, let me be friendly with myself, let me see what my heart can contain and what surprises there might be. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Let's definitely be in tune with where we are planting our seeds and why. Just because we can plant a seed doesn't mean we should. Let's stay in tune with the divinity of worldly acceptance and not squander the gifts that we are given. With the Nine of Pentacles, we're feeling independent, we're able to take care of our own, and we also have 3 to share. So Six of Pentacles, we all know that card, right? That Libra energy. Nine of Pentacles is sort of like a lesser reverberation of the Hermit energy, which is like solitude, solo. I've done my studies on my own. I'm working from home. I'm on my computer. I'm doing my thing, but I also have enough money to practice some hobbies like falconry, which is no joke. It's not like just like going to the free pickleball court up the street. Like falconry, it's like I got to get, you know, a leather sheath for my arm. I have to seek out an advisor. Like I have to get permits. Why is my phone ringing? But Nine of Pentacles is definitely a card of tending to your own garden and then having that sort of voluptuous like reception to where what you grow grows in and of itself, so that you're reinvesting and pretty soon, you know, you can maybe be a mentor to somebody else. with the Empress reverse, I was just thinking about the Empress because the Empress is all about reinvestment. But with the Empress reverse, this might be an elder in our community, a mother figure, somebody that has a lot of maternal energy, somebody that's very fertile, somebody that's very established. And she might be the one that needs support right now. This might be energy that is lacking in our own lives. Have we been too hyper masculine lately? Have we taken our femininity and tried to sort of put the Empress into this Emperor box and not let her just thrive and breathe the way that she needs to, the way that she needs her flow to be? A lot of times it's like kind of hard to see, but the Empress has like this beautiful water flowing right here in the background of her card. Do you see that sort of waterfall, that water flow? And actually I'll put a little link to it, but I have a couple flowy, watery videos that might help for our flow. Water is money, money is flow, emotion is flow. In the tarot, water represents emotion, emotional flow, money, and capacity to give and receive, capacity to have a crop, and capacity to reinvest from the seed of that crop, So this is the seed and this is the crop. So we might be doing a lot of internalized energy in terms of determining what seeds we're going to get and how we're going to plant that crop. But when I get inverted cards, those of you who have been here before already know, when I get inverted cards, that means internal energy. Inverted card, internal energy. That's stuff that I need to work on. I have a friend who, I don't know if she tunes into these videos every day because she's really busy farming. She works at her own farm at home, like on a homestead, and then she also works at a big farm where we work together. I'll maybe link those videos too. But she was just going through this the other day. Yesterday she told me she was going through all her seed catalogs, seeing what she had, seeing what she needed to buy, so that she has a good growth this spring and summer and a good harvest this fall and winter. Ten of Swords reversed is great because that means that we've already completed the cycle of having to deal with energy getting shot at us, and now we can take this energy, prop ourselves up, and be able to alchemize and transmute it into something that we can use as our own fuel, right? With this sunshine, with this light. Queen of Swords tells the truth. She welcomes your feedback, and at the same time, she knows she's freaking right. She has a lot of vision because she's up in the clouds. Like, she doesn't have to see through the clouds or over the clouds. She's up with the clouds. She's above these things. So she can see how things are going to play out. She can have sort of a target and hone in on it because she has that upper view, and she also welcomes new information. Even though she's willing to cut the bullshit out with this huge sword that she has, she's still willing to accept new information and transform and transmute as that information comes in. You see the cherubs here. She cares about children, she cares about love, she cares about life, and she also cares about transformation. With this chrysalis, it's like the necessary information will come at the time that we're willing to digest it, right? If we're not able to transmute and alchemize and digest and transform with the newness that comes to us, then what good is it? Then she says, next, and she uses her sword to cut that out. And then the Ace of Swords, wow, so that's her sword, you know. That's the sword of truth. This is the sword of ultimate knowledge, and this is the sword of the light bulb going up over our heads when God intervenes and gives us divine reflection, divine intervention, and divine guidance in terms of, like, if we look at a billboard, we might see what we need just in time. Even though I know that a lot of us get trolled IRL with actually IRL, like wizardry and trolls, and like, I promise you that all of the signature license plates that I see, it's impossible that that's all by chance. There's people working. But the Ace of Swords should help us discern. The Ace of Swords should be clear information coming in. And what we choose to do with it, let's just like review and reflect before we start planting these seeds just yet, okay? Saturn will be moving into Aries right around Valentine's Day, and then we're going to have a eclipse, a solar eclipse. So we'll see. All right, please book a personal reading. I'd love to see if any of these energies are coming through on a personal level, or if I'm just reading for the stars and the days. Love you, bye. Here's our chart radar for today. As you can see, Mars has moved out ahead of Pluto and is chasing after Vesta, what's pure and what is conjunct our actual ego identity. With Mercury and Venus conjunct, we can have a lot of mirroring and softness in our communications today.